Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Hybrid Now. I thought it would be interesting today to take a quick look and see how many Priuses are available out there. You know, I keep hearing they're in short supply and folks are waiting a long time to actually get one. So I'm going to switch over to my computer screen and we're going to pull up Toyota's website and just see if there's actually any inventory out there at all on the Prius. And then we're going to check for the Prime as well. First off, we're going to go ahead and click on Prius. And in my area, within 20 miles of my area, there are 4. That's it. And I'm curious to see if there's actually any in stock. So let's take a look. The first one we have is a 2024, and these are all 2024. They're the new style, the new redesigned version. The first one says sale pending, and it is in the build phase. So apparently it's not in stock at the dealership. I don't know if it says pricing on here. It does not list pricing. The next one is, or it does, let me back up. That one, the SRP is $36,067. Now, we don't know if the dealership is adding any kind of markups or options or anything like that to it. The next one is a Prius XLE all-wheel drive. That one is $37,068, and it also says it's in the build phase. Now, this one is in that blue color. At least that's what they show with a black interior. I like that. I think that's pretty sharp, but you can't get it yet. Next one is, let's see, is also in the build phase. It is a limited. It is $38,863, and it's front-wheel drive. The one that I currently have right now is all-wheel drive, and I highly recommend that trim level, I guess, if you can actually get it. That one, let's see, I mentioned is in the build phase, $38,863. It is the darker kind of charcoal color with a black interior. Now, there's one more, and it is an XLE all-wheel drive. It is in the build phase, not available. It is blue, and I really love this color, by the way. This is the color, or the red, I think I would have chosen, although I do like that charcoal color as well. My favorite is the mustard color that you can only get in Canada. Come on, Toyota. $37,068 for this car. Now, let's widen our search a little bit. Right now, we're limiting ourselves to 20 miles. 4 available. Let's go to 50 miles. And there are still only 4 available. All right. Let's go to 100 miles. 4 available. This is not looking good. Let's expand out to 250 miles. There are 12 available. Now, I'm not going to run through every single one of these, but I am going to look real quick through the screen just to see if any of them show as available. And all I'm seeing right now is build phase. More build phase. Now, here's one in San Antonio, Texas. Nope, build phase. I apologize. Build phase, and build phase. Every one of these is in the build phase, so you can't get any of those. Let's expand out. You can go one step further, and that's to 500 miles. There are 99 plus available. Now, this does have a filter in it. I wonder if I can switch to actually available, and I don't see that on the screen. You guys can see along with me that there's no option to... Oh, okay, there is. I can get rid of show in transit. Let's click that. In that case, there's one available. I should have started here, I guess. There is one available. It is the Prius Limited. It is 274 miles away from me. A place called Sterling McCall Toyota. I don't know where that is. You guys can see it on the screen. $36,927. Again, we don't know if that particular dealership is adding any kind of aftermarket fee or if there are any aftermarket features added to it. So it very well could be more money than that. Now, let's go back. We're going to change model because I want to see if any of the Prius Prime versions are available. Here we go. And the screen is, I don't know what. Unfortunately, we were unable to find vehicles that match your selection within 500 miles. That's disheartening. So apparently there are none available within 500 miles of my zip code of where I live. Man, that's a bummer. That doesn't mean there aren't any available in the country. So if you really wanted one and wanted to travel, you might be able to find one. I don't know. I'm going to change the zip code. Let's see if I can do that. Let's go back to Prius Prime. Click that again, and then I'm going to, it won't let me change it there. I guess I have to do it on the previous screen. It won't let me do it there either. So I'm going to go back to the regular Prius. I'm going to change the zip code here, and this is up north. Let's try this, and let's search. And there are 31. I'm just curious to see. Let's go within 500 miles of that. That zip code is in near Columbus, Ohio. So it's right in the middle of a bunch of bigger metropolitan areas. But let's go ahead and widen that to 500. I'm just curious. And it probably is going to say 99 plus, I'm guessing. If it says anything. Right now it's not doing anything. 99 plus. One more quick thing, 100 miles, there are 87. So now let's get back out of here and go back to the Prime. Hopefully it maintains that zip code and see. And it did. And within 250 miles of that zip code, there's one. Let's go back to 20 miles. We're going to see just how far away from there it is. Well, it's not 20 miles. It's got to be the full 250. That's why it defaults to that. It is a Prius Prime XSE Premium, $43,264. And it is 160 miles away from that area. So if you happen to live near the 43017, you can see that zip code right over here. Then you have one that does not show spoken for. It is in the build phase. But you have one Prius XSE Prime, they call it the premium version, I guess, that's available within a long driving distance of that zip code. I wonder what happens if I widen it out to 500 miles. Let's find out. There are 93. So there are some Prius Primes out there, at least in the build phase. Get rid of the show in transit. Let's see. There are 19. So 19 of them are available close to that 43017 zip code, and not all of them are sale pending either. Good variety of colors, red, silver, and gray. There's a black, there's some blue. So they have a good number of them, it looks like, available if you happen to be closer, much closer than I am to that particular zip code. Anyway, I just wanted to get on, kind of do a quick look. I keep hearing that they're not available, and I think it kind of depends on where you're at, but I would certainly say they are in limited supply. Leave a comment. If you found one recently and it was easy to get, I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.